There's music here tonight.
Good evening and welcome to Cafe Lena. Thanks for watching this live stream production from Saratoga Springs, New York. These live streams are made possible by the generous support of the Sarah B. Folk Charitable Fund and by our community of subscribers. Special thanks to our Virtuoso level subscribers and lifetime Cafe Lena members. By buying a ticket for this performance, you're supporting independent music and the mission of our historic nonprofit venue. Enjoy your front row seats for this show live from Cafe Lena.
I don't deserve that much applause, but thank you guys anyways. Good evening and welcome to Cafe Lena, ladies and gentlemen. Now, good evening. Get it all out now. No intermission tonight, guys. Straight through. So, an uninterrupted 90 minutes. That means if you guys have to order anything, you just walk right up to the counter and you talk to me or you bug one of your servers and we'll get something out to you eventually. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's artist is not just a really monumental figure in American Celtic music, but he's also a friend. He's somebody that we've come to recognize around here at the cafe as a pretty cool guy. Ladies and gentlemen, there's 3 of them? I have to renegotiate the contract thing, I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, Cafe Lena is moderately proud to present the last St. Patrick's Day show, Kevin McKrell.
Kelly, Ireland, 1860. My dear and loving son John, your good friend the schoolmaster Pat McNamara, so good as to write these words down. Your brothers have all gone to find work in England. The house is so empty and sad. The crop of potatoes is sorely infected, with a third to a half of them bad. Your sister Bridget and Patrick O'Donnell, they're going to be married in June. Your mother says not to work on the railroads and be sure to come on home soon. Kelly, Ireland, 1870. My dear and loving son John, suppose I must be close on to 80, 30 years since you've gone. Because of the money that you sent me, I'm still living out on my own. Michael has built himself a fine house. Bridget's daughters have grown. Michael has got in a wee bit of trouble. I suppose that he never will learn. Because of the dampness, there's no turf to speak of, and now we have nothing to burn. Bridget is happy you named a child for her, although she's got 6 of her own. You say you found work, but you don't say what kind or when you'll be coming home. Kelly, Ireland, 1880. Dear John and Michael, my sons, I'm sorry to send you the very sad news. Your dear old mother has gone. We buried her down at the church in Kilkelly. Your brothers and Bridget were there. Have to worry, for she passed very quickly. Could you please remember her in your prayers? I'm so happy to hear Michael's returning with money. He's sure to buy land. The crop has been poor, and all the people are selling at any price that they can. Kilkelly, Ireland, 1890. My dear and loving son John, I suppose I must be close on to 80, for it's 30 years since you've gone. Because of all of the money that you sent me, why I'm still living out on my own. Has built himself a fine house, where his daughters have grown. Thank you for sending your family portrait. They're all lovely women and men. And you say, you might even come for a visit. What a joy to see you again. Kilkelly, Ireland, 1892. My dear brother John, I'm sorry that I did not write you much sooner to tell you father's passed on. He was living with Bridget. They say that he was cheerful and that he was healthy right down to the end. You should have seen him playing with the grandchildren of Pat McNamara, your friend. We buried him alongside of Mother down at the Kilkelly churchyard. He was a strong and a feisty old man, considering that his life was so hard. And it's funny the way he kept talking about you. He called for you at the end. Ah, why don't you think about coming for a visit? We'd all love to see you again. So how the hell are you? What's going on? We all good? Yeah. Did you bring your voices with you? Yes. We'll see. All right? So we're going to try you out right from the get-go. Right from the start. We'll see how your voices are. Well, if you were over at the bar with us, you'd have warmed up over there. But apparently you left a very important part out. So we'll have to work on it here. All right? So I'm going to do the chorus. You guys all right?
We're good.
No, you're all right.
I'm good.
Are you well? We'll be right with you. We're good? All right, you're all settled in? Did you want a drink? This is my table. Can I get you anything? Work. All right, so here we go. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the Boyne. My love is fairer than any. Here we go. Well, red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the Boyne. My love is fairer than any. Oh, come by the hill, my bonny Irish lad. Come over the hills to your darling. You pick the rose, love, and I'll make the vow. You'll be my true love forever. Red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the Boyne. My love is fairer than any. Well, it was down by Killarney's green woods that we strayed. The moon and the stars, they were shining. Oh, the moon had shone its rays on your locks of golden hair. You'd be my true love forever. And red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the Boyne. My love is fairer than any. Well, it's not for the parting of my sister Kate. It's not for the grief from my mother. It is all for the loss of my bonny Irish lass, that my heart is breaking forever. Well, red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. from the Boyne. My love is fairer than any. One more time, here we go. Well, red is the rose that in yonder garden grows. Fair is the lily of the valley. Clear is the water that flows from the Boyne. My love is fairer than any. That went all right.